Hi, Tarot loves. We are at 19 days. We are at day 19 of the 31 days of tarot for 2018. And today's prompt is share which tarot deck out there gives you the Heebie-Jeebies. And I hope this remains like nice Heebie-Jeebies in the community, in the thread. I hope we don't just like dumping all over tarot. I don't know, people are going to interpret it however they want. Now I'm probably going to pronounce this tarot wrong, and I didn't do this video. So I actually used to own this deck, and then I literally swapped it like 5 days ago, so I don't have it anymore. But it is Le Tarot du Marcel Papolka, and I will link to, I think Kelly Bear did a video on it, on like a flip through of it. I know a couple of people have it. I paid a lot of money for this deck, and the box arrived and it was destroyed. So if you do buy this deck, just be aware that I'm not the only person who said their deck box was just an absolute sack of crap. I should have done more research on the images of this deck, and I'm going to put some images in this video for you. But I really loved the art until I got to some of the where like all the intestines and guts are in all the art, and I have got kind of like no problem with, well, I'm not really a gross person, if that makes sense. Like, I don't, grotesque morbidity for the sake of it kind of doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't do anything for me. So like I stopped watching American Horror Story because it's like, it's not scary, it's just gory for gory's sake, and I don't find any of that appealing. That kind of thing, definitely not a gore fan. And I also, for a lot of people who know this about me, I was also born with my intestines and a lot of my insides on the outside. I had gastroschisis. Do not Google image that. Search that. It's gross. So I was a gastroschisis baby, and I literally had all those parts of my body on the outside when I was born. So very lucky to be alive, very thankful to be alive. And even more thankful to have a child of my own. But yeah, there's just something about intestines that I don't need to see them in my deck. And I don't feel like I would ever use that in a reading with my clients. Like, I'd be like, it's not my thing. So all power to people who, that's the great thing about tarot. The art is subjective. We all find different things attractive. We all resonate with different things, and we all like working with different things. So it doesn't have to be one size fits all. But for me, I just found it like, I'm like, nope, Heebie-Jeebies, don't want to work with it, and I swapped it. But I really hope the person who gets it loves it. I swapped it for a fairy deck. Blood and Guts transferred over to Fae deck, but this one is like out of print, and I've got all of her other ones, so I did have it once upon a time, so I'm adding it back to my collection. So that's my thing for today. Yeah, I would love to hear if anyone works with gore decks or horror decks or anything like that. I guess like the only, like, I've got the Bohemian Gothic Tarot, which is goddamn stunning. I have 2 editions of this, and I also have Marielle, which I know quite a few people find a little bit intense, but I love that. But there is so much more depth to the Marielle than what I found with the Le Tarot du Marcel Papolka. And I was looking forward to learning more about the Marseille, and I was like, oh, no, not for me, pass. I actually am really interested to see what other people say about this, today's thread prompt. So anyway, that's today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.